And they can trade if they like. I would like if they traded, but I don't think they will. Then we're going to Bone Bind post-combat. Oh, great. Yes, perfect. So now Curious Forager can bring that guy back. And we just sack a food to do it. I could just Darkstar kick next turn and start drawing a ton of cards. I don't know if that's good enough. Ooh, big dork. Okay. Spade is also good. If they play 4 mana worth of spells, this becomes a 4/5. And then Spade isn't as great. Am I crazy if I double Darkstar here? Like I said, we didn't come here not to kick our crazy rare. Why settle for 1 Dark Confidant when you can have 2 and die twice as fast to your own cards? Ooh, red-green. Yeah, thought you might do that. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. I don't want 2 Dark Confidants. I just want the free block there, I think. Okay, taking 2. Ooh, that would have been 7 damage to us if I had those 2 dudes still in play here. Okay, I need to find a land here. So I'm going to cash grab. There's a land. Treetop's pretty good, but not right now. We do this, and then I think I'm going to Druid of the Spade. 4/3, and then we swing. Okay. Pass to them. 5 mana now, so I can slam Glide Dive. And bring back Vine Reap at some point, or I could just bring back Glide Dive if I trade it off. That's also something nice to bring back here. This guy brings back any permanent, so I can't get back my removal spell, sadly. They had 1 card, now they're top decking into 1 more, so they don't have a ton of action here. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've got a trick. I think I'm just going to double block this. See what happens. It's less likely that they're able to get a 2-for-1 here. Yeah, fine with that, I think. Take 4. Jeez, put a 3-drop in my hand. Okay. I guess it's just double 3-drops here. So let's do this. And then Forager triggers... Or, sorry, Forager forages and triggers the thing. Cash grab early winter. Let's start with that. Triggers the Corpse Berry. I think I'm going to bring back Vine Reap. And then this guy forages a land. He gets even bigger. And then we punch. And I think I'm going to leave Bone Bind back as well. So now I can double block Corpse Berry and Bone Bind on the Junk Blade. Even if they pump it, I'm still good here. That's 3 mana. 1 more mana, and they can make that a 6/6. We'll see if they do it. Walking is an underestimated experience. Mgoy, yeah, like just going for a walk and like looking around at the things around you. Now, it depends where you are. I lived in a city of 22 million people in Asia, and walking around, you know, in Seoul, South Korea, it's interesting, but not in the same way as Vancouver, where I live now in Canada, where walking outside is just like walking in nature all the time. I'm walking in a forest. It's fantastic. But even depending on where you are, there's always nice places to walk. Most cities are pretty nice. Yeah, I guess it does depend where you live, but yeah, it's underrated for sure, Mgoy, and underestimated, yeah, for sure. Okay, let me think about this. So we go to 8 here. I kind of like Glide Dive into Vine Reap. So let's go to combat here. I'm going to swing here. I want to get this game over with. They chump. A little early to chump, but sure. Go Glide Dive, pick up a little life, and then Vine Reap. Make another food. Next turn, I got to play this guy pre-combat so that I can double forage here. Might even heaped harvest as well pre-combat. And just go crazy with the pumps. I do want to use this food to gain life. I don't want to eat all of it with my cultivators, but Vine Reap dies, makes another food. I think it's still good here. Hey, Colin, how you doing, man? Worf, what's up? You don't mind telling why such drastic changes? I was 20, what was I? 24, 25 years old, living in Winnipeg, Canada. That's where I grew up. I don't love Winnipeg. Oh, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna sack this guy, get a food. You know, I was working at a big company, unionized, just had a great job for really young, like I was making good money and everything else. I had a girlfriend for about 4 years, but on the surface it looked like things were nice, but I was still in Winnipeg and I hated living in there. I wanted to move. I wanted to try, you know, living somewhere else. My relationship with my girlfriend was not great. We were kind of just like, eh. Oh, I guess I don't have great options here. Shit. I'm gonna put these guys in front of this. So one of my buddies was living in South Korea. He moved there in about 2001 or 2002, and then I didn't see him for a few years. He moves back to Manitoba, to Winnipeg. This is before Facebook and the internet and all that stuff existed. This is like, he was there in 2001, right? And then he comes back a few years later. He calls me and like he was only supposed to be gone for a year. He goes for like 2-3 years. He comes back. He calls me up. He's like, "Yeah, how's it going?" I'm like, "Dude, where have you been? Like, how's life? I lost track of you completely." Like, again, this is way before social media existed. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm engaged to a Korean girl, and I've traveled around, been to Thailand and Vietnam, China, and all this place." And he's just like telling me all these awesome stories, how he's teaching English and it's so great. And he's like, "You gotta come out for like 6 months or a year or whatever." And I'm like, "But what?" I'm like, "Teach English?" I'm like, "I'm not a teacher. I didn't study anything about education." He's like, "It doesn't matter. You're a native English speaker. I can get you a job like that." He's like, "I can get you 5 jobs at a bunch of different schools if you want, like that." I'm like, "Really? I don't speak Korean or anything?" He's like, "Doesn't matter." Of course, I didn't know any of this. When you go out there, you realize, yeah, doesn't matter if you have an education degree or not. That's irrelevant. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna heaped harvest here, I think. And so I was like, okay, so at this unionized job where I was working, I had the option of taking a leave of absence because I was already a tier 2 tech support. Like I was being groomed for management. So they didn't, you know, I didn't even have to quit. I basically said, yeah, I'm going to take a 6-month sabbatical, leave of absence, come back, have my same job again as when I left. And they were like, yep, sure. And I remember one of my bosses said at the time, "You're not coming back." And I'm like, "Oh, I'll come back. It's only 6 months." I went there for 6 months, and then I stayed there for 15 years. So I was a teacher for a couple of years. I became an actor. I was a television and commercial actor for 12, 13 years. Voice acting, theater work, tons of stuff. This is... Hold on. Okay. Just this. And I owned a company, started an import company there. Like I did a ton of different stuff over there, and I would come back to visit. It's not like I didn't come back for 15 years. Every year I would come back to Canada, spend a couple weeks or a month or whatever, and enjoy, you know, time with family, and then I would move back out there, and I loved it. I made a lot of money and did a lot of stuff, and it was great. And then, you know, my wife and I wanted to have kids. So we were like, at that point, the pollution and, you know, when you're in a country that long, at first you move to a new place and it's all new, it's all novel and everything's interesting. And little things are, you know, when somebody would walk right into me or some weird cultural thing that I found to be, you know, offensive or rude where I was from, you know, it would happen to you and you'd be like, "Oh, like, okay, that's interesting." You know, you wouldn't get mad or anything. It'd just be like, you know, some old Korean lady just elbows me out of the way to get to the bus seat. And I'm just like, all right. I'm like, that's okay. But after 15 years, when people do that, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Oh my God. Really? Like, you don't know how to treat each other civilly? What the fuck are you doing? And in a city of 20 million, yeah, it's a different cultural thing. People will walk right into you. They won't even like, it's a culture thing. Like people don't notice other people. It's also a population thing when you have these big, densely populated cities. And those kind of things started driving me crazy, and business was a pain in the ass. And then kids, the pollution, we were like, I don't want to raise kids in this pollution. Let's get out of here. And so we did, and came back to Canada. But little did I know that the COVID pandemic was right around the corner, and I had no idea. And so we started setting up to move and selling our stuff and getting rid of our businesses and all these other things. Okay. And then right at the end of that year of selling everything, we were supposed to fly back in March. And then in December, that's when COVID started coming out of China. Korea was one of the first places to start getting COVID cases, and people started masking up and everything. Over there, everybody knows what to do, and nobody fucking fucks around with, trying to pretend like this doesn't exist or whatever. People are very serious. They're like, okay, people wear masks even when it's not a pandemic, right? And then, yeah, it was, okay, I've got to gain life here because there is one chance I could lose this. If I flip my Dusk Worm, my Husk Burster Swarm, I will take 8 and die. So I actually have to gain life here. Okay. So I'm going to choose this. And Osteomancer. Osteomancer is just trades. Let's choose these two. Lose 0. Block. Trade. And they scoop. Nice. 6 and 2. Let's get 7 wins if we can. I will see you in the last round. Sorry, it's hard to tell these stories and play the game. I almost have to stop playing to actually get through the story, but we were right at the end of our trip planning to move back, and then the pandemic hit. We've sold our car, we've sold our businesses, we've gotten rid of all of our furniture, we've sold everything. It's 2 months away from leaving, or we have some basic stuff, but we're still getting rid of stuff. And then COVID starts breaking out, and living in South Korea, everybody's very hypochondriac over there, that culture. People will go to the hospital if they have a cold, if they have a common cold. I'm not kidding. They get IV drips, which doesn't do anything. But hospitals are a cash business. They encourage people to come in for every little thing. Anyway, COVID breaks out. It was just like avian bird flu, and it was just like mad cow disease before that. Every time there's a flesh-eating Ebola outbreak that happened, 10 years ago or 12 or whatever, it was before COVID. But it was kind of scary to read about the areas where it was happening, but it didn't spread across the globe. So this thing just first starts breaking out, and at that time, I was saying it's not a big deal. It's going to be just like H1N1. It's going to be just like the avian bird flu. They're going to talk about it, and everybody's going to be scared, and then nothing's going to happen. It's going to go away. We're going to forget about it. Boy, was I wrong. This time it was actually a very contagious virus that spread across the globe, and millions of people died and everything else. But at the time, me and Yoonjung basically said, okay, you know what? We're still going to follow through with our plans. So January comes around, February rolls around, and now it's holy shit. Now everybody's freaking out. Europe's locking down. North America's locking down. We're oh my God. By the time we flew in March, the flight had no hot food. We had to be separated on the flight. Everybody had to be masked up the entire 11-hour flight, 10-hour flight. Neo came with us in the cargo hold for 10 hours, the poor guy, my dog. It was crazy, but we went through it, and then I get here, and I'm an actor, I'm a voice actor, I do all this kind of stuff. I'm in a new place where I was gonna, start networking. It's all about who you know, right? Start going to different agencies, start going to different production studios, talking, submitting my demo reels, blah, blah, blah. None of that was running. All of it was shut down. So for the first 2 years, that's when I started streaming. And the first year, I was just because I don't know what else to do. I was doing a couple of remote voice jobs, but sadly, all the work I did in South Korea, all the networking and the connections I had, it's a very different mentality there when it comes to working with people remotely. They don't do it. They don't use PayPal. Nobody in South Korea uses PayPal. They all have their own version of it, Kakao Pay or whatever. So they people would ask me, well, how am I going to pay you if you're there? Because I went to these agents and people I worked with a lot and said, hey, I can still work with you. Just we do it remotely, easy. Well, how are we going to pay you? Fucking PayPal. And they're like, PayPal? I don't know. We don't use that. Really? So, but the whole industry, everybody's control freak. They want to be there in the studio with the actors so they can control everything. They're always scared to relinquish any kind of control. It's crazy. Anyway, story time's over. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round. We are 6 and 2. A decent hand. I can keep this. We are trying to get the 7 wins with our squirrels deck here. Let's see if we can do it. Osteo on turn 2, not the greatest, but I don't really care. I'm gonna run it out. And if it dies, we can bring it back later. I have the other Forager to bring it back. I also have the 5 mana spell that reanimates, but anyway, Worf, no problem, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm barely even telling the story. I could go into so much detail. But when I was living abroad, yeah, I have so many stories about all the things I did there. I worked in very strange industries. I owned an alcohol import company with some friends of mine. We should I swing here? Nah. We wanted to open a bar. We had a bunch of buddies and I. We always like to go out to the bars and clubs, and we knew a lot of people who. There were some of these bars in the area where I lived in Seoul, South Korea. It was like the foreigner area called Itaewon. It's right near one of the big U.S. Army bases that is disappearing. It's not there anymore, but used to be there. No blocks, and so there were a couple bars that were owned by foreigners. There was a bunch of Canadian guys, like 3 or 4 guys, that owned a bar called Rocky Mountain Tavern. And it had been there for like 20 years, like way before I even came to Korea. And they were doing really well for themselves. A lot of them were like very, very successful bars because a lot of Korean people, like Korean bars are a totally different style. It's just like Japan. They have their own style of bar. And so if you want to get like a Western bar, like an Irish pub or some kind of experience like that, you go to a place that's usually run by a foreigner, not like a non-Korean person. Like the best pubs were the ones run by British and Aussie and American and Canadian expats who were living there, right? And started their own businesses. This is bad. God damn it. So we wanted to do that. We were like, we go to some of these bars and we're like, these guys are actually idiots. They could be doing this so much better. Like, why don't they have this? Why don't they do that? Da, da, da. So me and 3 friends of mine who are all very entrepreneurial spirit kind of guys, we said, let's start our own bar. We can, if these guys make a ton of money, they're like millionaires now. We can do this. So then we start looking into starting a bar, and it takes a lot more money there than you think. They have this very bizarre system of deposits where when you move into a space, instead of like, if I want to start a business and I go to a commercial real estate space and I want to, rent one of these spaces, I have to pay usually a deposit of first and last month's rent. So let's say I'm paying $2,000 a month for rent. I pay, $4,000 up front as the deposit. I get that back when we leave. That's it. But in Korea, if in Seoul, they have this thing where the deposit is equal to the value of the business in that neighborhood. So if you have a business in a very popular part of the trendiest neighborhood in Gangnam or whatever, the deposit is like $100,000 or $400,000 or 500, like a ridiculous, like $500,000. And when you say why is it so high? This is ridiculous. They'll tell you because the previous business was successful and brought a lot of foot traffic to the area. Now this area is really popular. So you have to pay what the area is worth. Like now that it's so trendy, all the work and hey, they're like, don't worry, it sounds like a big amount, but if you put that deposit down, you'll get it back later when you leave, because then maybe the area will be even more popular, and that deposit rate, it's called kwaligum in Korean, goes up. So when we looked at starting a bar, it was like, yeah, the rent is like $1,200 a month, like super cheap, and the basic the building deposit is like $2,000. But the kwaligum is $150,000. And we're like, what? Like between all of us, we pooled all of our money that we were going to do this with. And it was about $120,000 we had to work with. If we give that whole amount as a deposit, how are we going to run this business? How do we even do this? It doesn't even make sense, That's all the money we have for our operating costs. It's really dumb, but that's how they do it over there. I'm debating what kind of a trick are they gonna have here. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. I'm mana screwed here. I'm not drawing any lands. I won't be able to win this. Oh my god, really? Wow. Well, that's about the best result we could have hoped for. So it was very frustrating. So then we pivoted and said, okay, fine. If we're not going to start a bar, because all the best areas to start a bar, you have to drop your whole nest egg that that you're starting a business with. let's just import the alcohol that we think these bars should be selling, that we know is going to be popular. We'll just sell it to them. That way, every time we go out, we can drink what we want. Because at that time, the beer was terrible. The imported beer, the only imported beer you could buy was Heineken and Budweiser, and it was like $12 a bottle for this shit. I'm not a big fan of either of those beers. Okay, reach creature, very important here. Let's attack first, though. Swing with this. I've only got 2 cards in the yard, so I cannot forage yet. Man, we didn't get enough food production here, I think, in this deck in general. We have a bit of it, but we needed more. Anyway, it's crazy. It's so popular they're no longer there at Werf. It makes no sense. A lot of stuff over there is like that. It doesn't make any sense, but everybody just does it because that's the way it was always done, and that's the way we do it. Kind of mentality. It's really, a lot of companies are run like this. Corporations. It's really messed up. Look into it. It's a very different, culture. Like there are corporations like Samsung and Hyundai and Asiana Group and stuff that all of the executives are family. It's run like a monarchy. Like the chairman of Samsung, his son-in-laws and daughter-in-laws and grandkids and nephews and nieces are all in the heads of every division. They are running the company at the top. It's a terrible way to do business because you're not putting the best people in those jobs. You're just putting your family. Remember that nut rage heiress? Yeah, she has no business running an airline, but she's the daughter-in-law or the daughter of the chairman, so that's why she's running it. It's like it doesn't make any sense at all. Any sense. A lot of it is like that. Like it just doesn't make sense, but that's the way people still run their businesses. It's wild. Okay, let me think here. I've got to fight something down. I'm gonna eat the seed pod. Hold on, no. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, and then I druid. And I pass. Sure. This guy forages. No attacks. Okay. So anyway, frustrating. It's the way it is. So we started importing alcohol. So we ran that company for about 5 years. We started, my business partner, one of them was German. His name's Marcus. He's an awesome dude, a buddy of mine. He had some connections back in Germany with some booze companies. So we started importing their stuff. He also speaks Korean fluently. I speak Korean, but I'm not like fluent. I'm not at the level where some of these guys, oh, they had removal for my reach creature. Yeah, I'm going to die. My business partners, his Korean is so good. It sounds so natural, like somebody from Seoul, that dialect, that people's jaws hit the floor when he starts. I've been with him many places, restaurants, bars, like hanging out all over the place. And when he starts speaking Korean, everybody in the room within earshot just notice, like people notice and they start like, shh, listen to that foreigner. Like people at the other tables are like, quiet, listen, he's talking, listen to that. Is he lip syncing? Is there a recording? Like, is he really saying that? Like, their minds are blown by this, right? It's really funny, but okay, we finally draw our 5th land. I don't think it's enough here. But he would do all the paperwork. He was the CEO of the company. I was the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. We all had titles, but it didn't matter. We all did everything basically. And it was great. We ran a company there. None of us were Korean, but we did it, and it was tough. A lot of discrimination. So many places and government agencies, they want to just gouge you because you're not Korean. Like everywhere is like this. There's no anti-discrimination laws in Korea. So I've gone to restaurants and they've said, you're not allowed in. That she can come in and he can come in, but you can't. And I'm like, why not? You're not Korean. Fuck off. And I'm like, what? That you can't do that. And they're like, yes, we can. This is the difference. And this is why a lot of my friends who live, in Canada and stuff don't fully appreciate what it's like to live in a country where there are no anti-discrimination laws and stuff, and yeah, people can just be shitty to you because of the way you look or the way you're anything. They can pick anything and just say no. So I've had police discriminate against me. I've had the courts. I've had accountants. We had an accounting agency. Like we could not find an accounting agency that would do our paperwork for the same price they would do a Korean business's paperwork. Even though we said we speak Korean fluently, you don't have to change anything. Just imagine we're Korean. Send us all the forums and everything. You don't, because they don't have English versions of anything. It would be the same exact thing for them, but they're just like, we can't. No, you're not Korean, so you have to pay 50% more. Like huge amount more. It was like, oh, those are the kind of things that eventually made me want to leave Korea and not come back. Because that stuff wasn't changing. It's slowly changing, but it's taking so long. At some point, you just get so fed up with all of it. You're just like, what are we doing? What am I doing here? This is so dumb, you know? All right, I'm barely hanging on here. Anyway, for the people watching on YouTube, I'm sure you just want to see me play this, but people were asking some questions, so. Is it time to forage up here and start punching? I guess so, right? I want to start attacking here, or we're never going to be able to stabilize. I swing both, and then I get to eat something? No, just this guy. I don't think I'm going to survive this, but here we go. Anyway, so there's a lot. I could just, like, there's so many stories. I've dealt with almost every aspect of culture over there, and I've seen it all. I thought racism is bad, and you learn this growing up, and I had friends of all different stripes when I was growing up, different backgrounds, different religions, ethnicities, you name it. So you think you know what racism is, and it's bad. I know racism when I see it, and it's bad. But you don't really understand racism until you experience it. You must experience it for yourself to truly understand what it's like to be discriminated against and what that feels like. It is the worst feeling in the world. You feel like you are alone. Like, because imagine, if you go to the police, they're going to treat you differently. If you go to the court, that you can't sue people, lawyers, everybody's going to treat you automatically as the one in the wrong, the person who's wrong here, in almost every situation, every social situation, you name it. And it's so frustrating. It just makes you want to leave that place. Like you experience this, and you feel so powerless. Like it's this feeling of powerlessness that's just it sucks. It sucks. So you're a criminal before the police even ask any questions. I've been in fights. I've been in the police station. I had friends get arrested because they got attacked and we got dragged into a brawl. I had friends who got beat up by bouncers one time and the police didn't do anything. They just came and were like, oh, foreigners. And the bouncer said, oh yeah, they were acting bad. There was like tons of witnesses. They didn't want to hear any of it. I can go on and on. I drove a motorbike for almost 15 years there. Different motorbikes over the years, but I got into one accident that was completely this other person's fault, and it didn't matter. I got absolutely railroaded by the prosecutor in their little hearing. It's not the court. You have to go to this like special little hearing. There's a prosecutor there. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I've experienced it all, and so at some point we were like, I want to move back to Canada where stuff makes a little bit more sense, and so we decided to come back, and I've been in Canada since 2020. Yeah. It's been almost 4 years. It's been just over 4 years. Yeah, crazy. It's been a long time now. But lots of stuff that, people you get outside your bubble and you just learn so much about yourself and the world and life. And not everything's bad. Like, most people over there are exactly like people here in Canada and the States and Europe and Australia and South America and Africa and New Zealand and wherever. They want the same things. They want stability. They want peace. They fall for the same stupid shit in every country. Like the politicians over there say the same dumb stuff that they do in other countries. It's so crazy how similar we all are. And yet you talk to people on the street and they think everybody else is different than us. We're all different, like it literally, you just got to get out of your bubble. That's really what it is. But it's so hard to get people to do that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure they have a trick here. Otherwise they don't attack. I die. Can I find a removal spell? Nope. Okay. Well, sad times. We don't get to do the thing. We don't get to go 7 wins, but that's okay. Okay, that's our draft. Not bad, 6-3, but hopefully do better in the next one. We've got the Arena Open coming up this weekend, so stay tuned for that. I will be posting that on the YouTube channel. And have a great week. Peace. Okay, that'll be it for the YouTube video. All right. Sorry, guys. I am ignoring you here. I am trying to record this video. Yeah, Booze Hustlers. Morgoat. It's funny you mentioned that. I was saying to my business partners at one point, like, you guys know that we're drug dealers. We are legitimate drug dealers. The drug it absolutely is a very addictive drug, and we're selling it to people. It's like one of the best businesses to go into because, you know, when COVID happened, my business partners were freaking out. They thought it was going to be the end of our business because we sell to restaurants, hotels, bars, you know, anywhere that sells to the public. We sell to them. We're an importer, right? And when COVID happened, people were just like, oh shit, all that stuff's getting shut down. We end up selling to bottle shops and our sales went up. They went up during COVID because people drank even more during lockdowns and everything. It's crazy. So yeah, like it was weird being like a legitimate drug dealer at that point. But the Arena Open is a tournament. I don't know if they have it here. They don't have it up here. It's not a tournament. It's an event they have on Arena once a month, I think. And you know, it's different format each time. This time is going to be Bloomborough. It's going to be sealed Bloomborough and Bloomborough Draft. And it's for money. If you make it through day one sealed, day two is a draft and then another draft. If you make it through the sealed on day one, you qualify for day two. You do well enough in the day two draft, the first draft. Now you're in the money, and in the second draft you can win $500, $1,000, $1,500, or $2,000. So for like if you do well in the second draft and the first draft, you can win up to 2,000 US. So yeah, Google Magic Arena Open, but sealed over draft, interesting. Could do a sealed pool here just to practice because it's going to be this weekend. I was going to play standard, but since we're playing limited, I do want to get to Mythic at some point, but with the Arena Open, maybe I'll just do this. Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll do it. We'll do a sealed pool here. I think that's fine. Maybe I'll even record it. Events. Sealed Bloomborough. Is it? Oh, this is best of one. I really do want to play best of 3 sealed. Additional draft. Oh, they don't have best of 3 sealed on here? Oh my god. It's only best of 1. That sucks. The EV for this is garbage. I just got 5,000 gems. I should just buy the Mastery Pass. You can't even use gold to enter the sealed. It's garbage. The EV is so bad. We'd be better off just going to like one of those sites that generates a sealed pool and just practice building sealed pools like that. You know what I mean? The EV is just too bad on this. I did want to get those gems though because I do want to buy the Mastery Pass here. So let's do this. Sure. Don't need any of that crap. Get some more gold. There's a draft token. Excellent. A bunch more stuff. I've unlocked a bunch of stuff now because I've been playing a bunch. Takes me right to level 21. Sure. Spend the orbs. How many orbs do I have? 12 orbs. Soren Markov playset. I guess so. He's a badass planeswalker. He was one of the coolest OG planeswalkers. Season. Oh yeah, seasons are great. I like this better. I like that they let us choose now instead of making your way through that stupid you know, perk tree or whatever of things. Beastbinder. Osteomancer's nice. Let's unlock that. And wow, so many cards. Curator, Quest Caller, Flood Caller, Rot Caller, all the callers. The villages I don't care about. Light Shell, and the duos, that's it. Okay, I'll get Mudflat. This is going to see play in standard probably. I guess I can get all the seasons, but they're not all going to see play in standard. I don't think they're all very good, but I guess I'll get the black one. Curator, sure. This guy will see play in green once Llanowar Elves comes out. He's already seeing play in green. I just don't know about green being a good deck. Rockface, sure. Okay, fine, red season. I'll get you too. Essence Channeler, sure. Okay, there we go. Use all our stuff. The store somehow is still giving me a notification. I just want to go through. Yeah, did I get it now? Don't show me a notification icon again, please. Okay. Let's do another draft here. We could do a quick draft, but do you guys want to do quick draft or actual draft? Quick draft's a little easier. I don't love quick draft. I like normal draft. Wolf, what's up? Can you open pack one? Open one pack? Sure, I'll open one pack. This is for the new set, but I can open these old ones. I'll open all these. See what we crack. Normal draft? Okay, sounds good, card. Ooh, Vadim's actually a good one there. That is seeing play in Constructed. I don't want to... Can I scroll? Oh, I've got to click on it. Yeah, let's definitely do a normal draft here. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick as well. Okay, that's useless. Abuela's Awakening's not bad. Combo card. Compulsion. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to save my Bloomburrow packs for now until we do a bunch more drafting. Okay, I am going to run real quick to the bathroom. We'll use our draft token here and we'll get into it. Just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, Scoop. I do want to get into Standard again. I want to get to Mythic and just be done with it, but I think with the Arena Open, I would like to do a little bit. I didn't do very much drafting because I'm not a big fan of this set, but I'm going to do it. So I'll be right back. Shit. I have to go fast, I think, here. Okay, let's do this. I might not be able to play all the games. It depends how fast these games go, but we'll try. Anyway. Okay, thank you guys. Hold on. No problem, Yagaduku. Limited and Standard? Well, Limited is drafting. Totally different type of way to play Magic, right? I mean, Standard, you're choosing what cards go in your deck. You're building a deck of 60 cards with a 15-card sideboard and then going into matches. But Limited, I mean, you're building your deck from 3 random packs of cards, right? Well, your 3 packs plus everybody else's 3, so 24 packs or whatever. But you're trying to build your deck from the packs here, so okay. Ral, wow. Damn. It's really shitty because blue-red is a terrible archetype. But a Planeswalker is so insane that this is what I mean about the win rate. You know, you look at 17 lands, blue-red Otters is one of the worst performing archetypes according to the data. But the data doesn't mean shit because not everybody's opening a Planeswalker. This is gonna, we could have an insane blue-red deck, right? Because it's not just drafting. Limited encompasses all the ways to play Magic with a limited card pool. So in this case, 24 packs split among 8 players. Or sealed is 6 packs. That's also limited. So limited encompasses anything that's used with a very small card pool of random cards from packs. Winchester draft is limited. Rotisserie, there's a bunch of ways to play draft, but it's all limited. Sealed is limited. That's what they mean. So sealed and draft are different, so that's why. Okay, I'm gonna start with Ral. Let's see where we go here. This could be very interesting. Kitsa second pick. Okay, well, starting off with Mythic into Mythic here feels pretty good for the Otters. Dear Lord, this is going to be spicy. We're going to draft a sick blue-red deck, I think, here. Kitsa's ridiculous. You get to start copying your instants and sorceries if she's got 3 or more power. Portent of Calamity, another rare here, but not amazing. Into the Flood Maw is great. Would love to wheel something like that, or Dazzling Denial. Would even play this. Blue and red are the least drafted colors, so we should have our wealth of options here for the whole draft, right? We'll see. Weasel's even worse than Raccoon. Well, weasels aren't even an archetype. That's what's so weird. Rabbits, rats, bats, mice, raccoons, otters, frogs, lizards. Those are all the archetypes. Weasels, they didn't print enough. There's only like 2 weasels in the whole set. Oh, squirrels, I forgot. So no. Wow. Mythic into mythic into mythic. I can't not take this, right? This is ridiculous. You can make 5 treasure, or exile the top 2 cards, or whenever you cast the spell, it deals 2 damage up to 1 creature until the end of your next turn. Holy crap. Sylvan Tutor, wow. Didn't even know this was in here. This is some bonus sheet card. Jeez. This is going to be... Look at this start. Ral into Kitsa into Season of the Bold. Gold 2 Reaper knows.
You came at just the right time, Reaper. Yes, we will be destroying our enemies. Thank you for the follow.
This is a nice little start here, I'm not going to lie. FX, everybody's just like, what? How? It's the worst archetype on 17 lands, that's how. Shoreline Looter, not amazing here though, right? Oh, this guy's very good. Yeah, 2/1 first strike when he attacks, get mana. That's going to be very good with all the prowess stuff and everything. Just having like Kitsa and all this stuff, you need enough mana to play 2, 3, 4 spells in a turn to really break cards like this, right? So you are constrained by mana as well in this deck. I that's why this is just kind of the perfect card. Great to take a 2-drop, 2/1 first strike's fantastic on turn 2. It's going to be easy to attack and block into almost everything. Plus giving you mana, it's kind of perfect there. Hoarder's Overflow, not amazing. Pathmaker's decent. Lightfall Duo's pretty good. Whisker Quill. I do like the Pathmaker a lot. Which one is better here? Pathmaker or Lightshell? This is a more defensive card. I kind of like Lightshell here. Hey, Perkington, thank you, buddy. Yeah, we just did a draft. We went 6-3 with black-green squirrels, and now we're going to maybe end up in otters here. Shoreline. Oh, from the last one. From the last pack? Shoreline Looter's great. Okay, maybe I should have thought about it a little bit more. But I'll take Lightshell here. Eddie Mercrab's great. Oh, no, this is not... Oh, yeah, this guy is... This guy should be a lot cheaper. Plumecreed Escort. Look at all the blue uncommons here and just commons, right? Run away together. Mind Spiral's perfect in this deck. This is the kind of card we want, but... Target creature control gains hexproof until end of turn. We're not going to be playing a ton of creatures here. Maybe it's just Crab. Crab is very good. Kindle Spark also good. Like, just all the blue-red cards here. Middle of making dinner. Nice. Well, yeah, what are you cooking up? He's probably too busy to say anything, but... I'm going to try the Crab. I think the Crab is good. Like, flashing it in as a 5/5 is so massive that you should be able to get a 2-for-1 by flashing it in and stunning a bunch. Wow. Okay, I mean... Artist talent's also insane here, right? Wave Rider's busted, though. This card's awesome. I need to find some... stuff to play with this, though. Can't play Artist Talent. Okay, I need some cheap spells. I'm looking for the cheap red burn spells here. That's what I need. Okay. Yeesh. Spellgyre's pretty good. Pearl of Wisdom's great, too. Conduct Electricity's great. I'm gonna take Spellgyre. It's a Meatballs. Nice. Okay, Counter Magic into the Flood Maw's nice, too, but I'll take the Counter Spell here. Yes. This is gonna be great too. Okay. Little blue-red spells. Veteran Guard, whatever I'm not gonna take. Hoarder's Overflow, of course. Nope. It sounds delish. 3 cheese red sauce. Ooh, Camellia. Can't really use that. We've got Coruscation Mage, which is pretty nice in our deck. 2 mana 2/2 that pings them every time we play a spell. Can make an offspring as well. I probably should take out the trash here, though. This is far more important. I just need the shock. I need these kind of cheap burn spells, right? You're Italian, Purrington? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, doing the little Italian thing there. And maybe you should have taken the looter here. Yeah, the shoreline looter. I'm not surprised to hear people say that. I think that was one of the, probably maybe the pick, but what did I take over it? I don't remember anymore. Season? I don't remember what I took over it. Ooh. I mean, that's got to be great in our deck, right? I just needed some more cheap, like this. This kind of stuff's perfect. 1 mana cycle, like it lets you draw a card. I don't even care about the effect. Just a 1 mana non-creature spell that cycles. Pearls of Wisdom here, but I'm going to take this guy. Long River's Pull is not bad. Another Pearl of Wisdom. Not a ton here. I think I'll take the counter spell. Another pull. Thought Shucker. This guy. I'm not a big fan of Thought Shucker. I'm going to take another counter spell. We're very controlling here. Going to be countering and trying to stop opponent with removal in the early game. I don't think I'm going to play Runaway Together or Shore Up, but we'll see, I guess. Maybe. Shore Up's cheap enough that I might still play it. Just a bunch of cheap counters, and then Eddie Merc gets super cheap. That comes down. Wave Rider gets to play, you know, take out the trash or whatever burn spell. 4 or less, so we've got to make sure we don't, you know, 5 mana removal like that red burn spell is probably not amazing for us here. Wishing Well. Wow. Very slow. Oh, it's got to be Mind Whisker. That guy's much better. And there's a Stormcatch, but I'm not worried about it. This will wheel. This will wheel, and we'll get it back. Let's see. Always leftovers? Nice. I love leftovers. Yeah. Garlic bread, yes, for sure. With spaghetti and meat sauce, yeah. Italian food, we're all about the carbs. I'm Portuguese, but it's the same thing. Bread with every meal. It's crazy. Wow. Oh my god. Not sure if I want that, actually. Maybe I just take another downdraft? I don't think I want that festival. You're allergic to garlic! Oh no. War Squeak over Mind Spiral? I do like Mind Spiral. War Squeak is so cheap, though. I just want to take a bunch of cheap spells, right? I'll have a chance to take Mind Spiral, but 5 mana, I'm gonna chill here. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna take this. It's an otter, technically, so for triggering things like the other thing I just took. War Squeak. Wait, that's not the one? Oh, that's it. No, that's not an instant? Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought that was the 1 mana. Oh, I didn't even read it. The other one's called something, War something or Squeak something. It's almost the same name. Whoops. Yeah. It's a tragedy, yeah. That's okay. Okay. All the blue-red cards. Incredible. Alania's Pathmaker's nice, but I think I'm just going to take this. And this. Look at this. Yeah, I did not read that. That was dumb. I'm glancing at the mana cost going, oh, it's that 1 mana combat trick. No, this is the aura. What was I thinking? Whatever, so I could have had a 5 mana draw card, draw spell here. Not a big deal. Ooh. Oh no, this is just the threaten guy, yeah. Sky Skipper, Pearl. Maybe I take Conduct here. 5 mana sucks because I can't bring it back, but it's a spell and it kills things. That's all I really care about. This is okay, but not going to be amazing in our deck. Man, I needed some more red burn, and I'm not seeing any here. Cheap red burn. Take out the trash style burn. There's another 2 mana burn spell at uncommon I would love. I need that stuff. Knowing you'll die after? Nice. So heavy? Yeah, very top heavy here. Flame Cache. Sazcap's Brew is not great. I guess it's Otterball Antics. So I didn't wheel the 2-drop. I didn't wheel that the uncommon. Oops. I didn't think anybody else would want it, but I guess somebody took it. That would have been good in our deck. Could use a couple of those. Whoops. Rock Face is not amazing. Might of the Meek and War Squeak. They sound the same. This is the card I was actually talking about before. I'll take Downdraft, but I'm going to take the 1 mana combat trick. Mind Whisker's great. This... Rough Shot. I'll take Mind Whisker. Should be very good in our deck. We should be dumping a lot of spells in our deck very quickly, and then this guy's going to shrink their team. It's funny because this is such a... I don't know. Like, I don't have enough removal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop any aggro decks that try and come at us here. Probably not going to play the Mascot. There's the Mind Spiral. I think I'm going to take the removal spell over Mind Spiral here. I have 8 creatures. Is it a Pathmaker? Or a Downdraft? I don't know, maybe I should just take cheap spells here. I have a Shore Up already in the board. I'll take the Pathmaker. Probably not going to play that. Yikes. Well, we have a lot of spells, but I don't know if that's good enough. We'll see. Sazcap Sprue is kind of interesting, but Downdraft, I don't think I need all that. Thought Choker. Oh, and the last pick, Mind Spiral. Okay, so we've got to make some cuts here. This is going to be interesting. I don't think I want to play 2 of those. I'm definitely going to play 17 land here. Yeah, I'm going to play 17 land. We don't need 3 Pearls of Wisdom. Yeah, even though it says we have 9 creatures, these are also like creatures, so it's like we have 11 or even 13 here. Man, we did not get enough removal though, did we? I do need to keep the gas flowing here, but Kitsa loots. I kind of want to err on the side of more cheaper spells here. I just don't have a ton of interaction. I don't know if I should cut my interaction. Maybe it should just be like a 4-drop like this. Like, I just don't need that, right? And it's not a spell. Tough one. No lands? Yeah. Lands. Usually there's not many. Yeah, this is not a really mana-based set, right? Yeah, I think this is good. I think the deck looks good, but we just have to make one more cut here. I don't think I want to play 16 land. The more card draw you have, the more lands you should play. I know that's not intuitive for a lot of players. It wasn't intuitive for me until I started to grasp the concept of, you know, if you have 4 divinations in your deck, you should play 18 lands, actually. And the logic is you're never going to get flooded. The more card draw you have in your deck, the less likely you are to get flooded. You don't have to worry about putting more lands. You have more card draw. Like, if you have a ton of card draw, you're going to be able to cast all your spells as long as you make your land drops. You're not going to flood. You'll always be able to find action. What's going to kill you is not being able to cast your spells if you have a bunch of card draw. So you have to be playing lands. It's the reason control decks all play 27 land. They play a ton of card draw, and they don't shirk on the lands because they're playing more card draw. They do the opposite. They know that when they draw more cards, they need more mana to play all those extra spells they're drawing. You know what I mean? So, favorite type of deck? Control decks and combo decks are my favorite, Dagger. I like aggro can be interesting if it's like a combo kind of snowball-y aggro deck, or synergy-based aggro can be kind of fun, but I like control and combo. I like the decks that feel like a puzzle that you have to solve. You know, when you're playing the matches feel like a puzzle. I don't know what to cut here. What is the last cut? Maybe this? I don't know. I think this guy's still good. Maybe it's this? Maybe I don't need this? Is that crazy? 2 Pearls of Wisdom, I've got Ral, I've got Kitsa, I've got a bunch of ways to draw cards here. Spellgyre. Am I crazy? Maybe I should be playing this. Boy, I don't know. I don't know if this deck's gonna do well or not. I really have no idea. All right, let's save it. Blue-red weasel or blue-red otters. But yeah, I like control decks. I know a lot of people don't like getting their spells countered, so they hate playing against counter spells, but I quite enjoy telling people no. So I play a lot of counters. Will we win this match? Get your bets in. I bet yes. All right, here we go. Shit, I have an hour, about an hour, a little bit over an hour. Let's see if we can do it. Power up. Lodge, still hanging out. Love it. Love to see it. Playing as little Darwin. All right. We're playing control, baby. We're going to be countering some stuff. And then we'll get bold. So Long River's pull counter target creature spell. Then if I promise it counters anything here. Kind of interesting. I think I'll let that resolve. We'll counter the next thing they play. Okay. All the counter magic. Frogs. No. Okay. Antics. Let's see what happens. Probably going to pull the next creature they play here. I think I will counter that. Sure. Okay, there's our red mana. Pass. So Season of the Bold has a lot of words on it. We could make a bunch of treasure. We could draw some cards. I think I like the third one and then maybe make 2 treasure or something. No blocks. Wow. Attack, attack. Nice to see. That means they have what? Nothing left? Nothing good? Nah. I drew all of our counter magic. My opponent's just fuming over there. Okay, would really have loved to draw a red card here. Fire this back up. Punch. Pass. See what happens here. Dagger Duck, what's up? That's you. Every time I think I got the game, here's a spell to you. No to your attack. Yeah, I know. I know, and it feels so bad when you're on the opposite end. Wow, that was a great draw for the Wave Rider here. They bounce the dude, sure. Swing. I'm gonna save this removal for something a little bit better than a 1/3, I think. Pass. Yeah, it feels terrible when you're on the receiving end when the control deck draws well. When they draw well against you and they have answers for everything, and it just feels like, how am I going to beat this? They counter stuff, and then you finally get some creatures on the board, then they sweep your creatures, and you're just like, oh my god. Okay, finally, there we go. So what do I do with this? So I can go 2 damage up to 1 creature. Until the end of your next turn. I think I just want to go exile, exile, make a treasure. I have 7 mana. I think I'm going to do that. Alice? Counters? Maybe they have a counter. Who knows? Nope. Nice. Double Mind Whisker next turn. I have 4 cards in my yard, but soon to be 5. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think I'm just going to double Mind Whisker here, right? We get to surveil twice at the beginning of our upkeep every turn. That's as good as drawing a card a turn here, basically. So Kozowski, yeah, I did want to play Standard, but now I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Today's not going to be a very long stream because that's why I started early. I have to meet a mortgage broker. Normally I would go till 6 p.m. my time, but I've got this meeting at 3:30 on Zoom. So I have to stop at like 3:15, so that cuts like almost cuts my stream in half. So I started an hour earlier, so we're getting 4 hours when normally we would have 6. I do want to keep playing Standard, but yeah, they're drawing a bunch of land. I mean, they drew 2 cards, but like 2 of their spells are ramp cards here. Does it matter? Just play it. Yeah, because I exiled 2 cards, so it doesn't know what I want to do here. Okay. Now I've got to take out the trash. Let's pass. Okay. Gonna start surveilling 2 here. Pretty soon we're gonna have 7 cards in the yard and we're gonna be shrinking their team. Let's see. I need a way to finish here. That's the problem. I need to find the Ral or something. Kitsa, maybe? But I will be playing more Standard. Just, yeah, we're going to take a break today. This weekend is the Arena Open, so I'm going to be doing a lot of draft, actually, this week. But I wanted to get to Mythic. I should just pick a deck and try and get there instead of bouncing around all the time, but so be it. Should I chump? I could take out the trash and trade here. But if I cast take out the trash and then they have some kind of way to save him, it's not amazing, is it? I don't know, I'm going to go for it anyway. And maybe they have, yeah, they obviously have a combat trick or whatever here. That's fine. So I trade my take out the trash for their overprotect. Deal. Right. Okie dokie. Ooh. I think I'm gonna Wave Rider and kill that thing. Oof, Eddie Merc's amazing. This is 2 mana. Oh, our deck is sick. Yeah, we get to do this. Trash your Forager. And... oh, now this is... okay, I can still cast it. I really want to ambush them, so let's pass. Eddie Merc 5/5 Flash is very powerful. And then tap 2 creatures? Nasty. See if we can ambush this guy. They're at 15. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, I'm very close to just killing them with Eddie Merc on end step. tap your dorks. Okay. Mm-hmm. Surveilling. Ooh, keeping one on top. Okay. Mm-hmm. So do I tap them both down here with Eddie Merc? I think I should. Oh, it comes in tapped? Oh, I didn't even notice that part. It comes in tapped? If it's not your turn. Oh, that's much worse. Oh, hi. Great. That is nasty. Thinking. Yeah, I mean, I even have Surveil or a Spellgyre up. So let's go to combat. We'll punch with the big boys here. Presume they're going to take 9. Yeah. Now I've got Ral plus Spellgyre. Is insane. Pass. So no matter what they have here, I can counter it if it's huge. I can also block their dudes. That doesn't matter. Okay. Blink it. Sure. Okay. Now they can surveil. That's annoying. So they swing with the team. Right. Yep. The Lily Splash is very good here, obviously. But I just need to clear their blockers. It doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't matter if... all I have to do is survive here. So I have to double block. Okay. And then I guess we're gonna surveil. Loyalty. I do have an Otter. Okay, let's keep that. Ooh. Okay, my turn. I have 8 mana here. 3, 4, 5. And then I draw lands, and then I play this. Is Hearthborn enough to win me this game just with reach? It might be. So play this first. And then I'm gonna... I have no double red cards, right? Let's do this. Ral goes up again. Okay, Agate Assault is nice. Oh, it's unfortunate. They're both outside the range here. Wait, if I kill Sun Shower, swing with the team, that's lethal, right? Yeah. They block 5/5, they take 6. Okay, nice. Right? This guy's got haste. Yeah, I think we got him here. Nice. Otters, baby! And they said blue-red wasn't good enough. Xaxes. A good game. Alright. Keep cruising. We did win that one. Only 2 people betting, me and 1 person, so we'll stop the betting, I guess. They got a bit flooded there, but man, the big boys at the end they had were pretty good. We needed to find another removal spell. We had a couple. We had a bounce spell as well. But just drawing that many cards, sweet. Let's keep cruising with Otter. Ral off the top was a great draw. We needed to find some action, and we did. And then that other guy, the guy that let me cast 2 spells to do 2 damage, made it Exaxes, basically. That was exactly enough damage. Wow, close. Opponent's probably like, what the fuck? How did they got so lucky. And it's like, yeah, we did, but we drew a bunch of extra cards. We surveilled 2, drew 2 on end step, then we drew another 2 plus our draw step on our turn. That's like, 5 cards plus the surveil, 6 cards deep. All right. Let's see if we can take the next one. Okay, this is fine. Obviously, yeah, I'll just play this on 2 and get going. Get down to business. Hopefully find another blue source and have Long Rivers pull up here. Mind Whisker, great too. Curve 2 into 3 is fine. Start surveilling. Find that second blue source even faster. Antic's not bad either. Still gonna lead with Kitsa, I think, here. Ooh, Denial also good. Could play the control role here. You know what? I might do that. Let's just chill. Now that I drew a counter spell. Yeah, we need to get max value off these counters. Otherwise, we don't have enough removal to deal with what our opponents are doing. Just use all of our mana. I need to find a land drop next turn, so hopefully this Surveil gets us there. Maybe they kill my guy. I'll lose 3. Keep that. Okay. So we've got Kitsa into Might. Let's pass. +1/+0 Trample. It triggers Prowess, making Kitsa 2/4 here. Then I make it a 3/4 draw a card. I still don't want to trade for Thornplate, I think. Need some more blue mana here. A little choked on blue, but not much I can really do about that. Surveil every turn should help us here. Oh, interesting. They didn't gift. So this is just a 4/3? Yeah, I will trade here, I think. Trigger Prowess. Oh. Yeah, so we get a 2 for 2. Wait, what? Oh, they did gift? What the fuck? I thought it was grayed out means they didn't do it. Huh? No. Wait, what? It doesn't... Oh, because what am... Wait, what? How did I not have 3 power there? Oh, if you control a mouse. Oh. Oh. Stupid fucking narrow animal cards. Okay. Got it. I have to mill this. Oh, it's got some random claws on it. Good to know. Jesus. What am I doing here? I think I'm gonna draw cards. And then I'm gonna trade. No attacks. Oops! +1 if you have a mouse, of course! Tiny little words squashed in there. Right. That is much worse. Well, I mean, the +1/+0 isn't even a big deal. In this, the spells deck you want to have, I think you still want to have a spell like that. Just 1 mana cantrip has to be good, but whoops. That's frustrating. That was a huge fucking blowout for us, but oh well. Better that it happens now than when we are playing in the Arena Open or something. I'm gonna discard this is useless. And I'm gonna lose 3 life. Probably need to kill Corpseberry actually, but whatever. Okay. I'm actually going to blink this. I want to waste their draw step here. And pass. Pretty soon I'll have enough dudes to start swinging with the battler here, but they leave it on top. Good. Draw that again. Deal. Rats are technically mice. That's true. If you play with a mouse. Yeah. Oops. I saw a rat mind whisker. I mean, I thought it was just a combat trick. I didn't think it was that narrow, or wherever it is. I didn't think, yeah, I don't know why. I thought, okay, that's acceptable. That 1 mana, you know, draw a card, blah, blah, blah. +1/+0. No, it's actually way more narrow than that? That fucking sucks. That's not good at all. These guys don't have trample, so we Gucci. Let's do this. And this. I'm gonna save the other Otterball antics here just to trigger the Heartborn again, I think. Yeah. They don't have great attacks here. They couldn't double forage, so they only had one guy become a 4/3 here. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. This thing can't forage. They should have attacked, yeah, maybe first, but sure. Big swings. Big trades. Okay. Ooh. The Merc. I think I'm still just doing this. Make a 2/2, do 2 damage to them. No attacks. Ooh, what a top deck. That was a nice one. I have a couple divinations in my deck too. Hopefully I draw one. They lose 2 life though. They take 2 damage. Nice. I take some damage. When it attacks, is that right? Lizards, squirrels, bats, rats, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, they're gonna do 4 damage to me. That's pretty good. So they're at 10. Can I kill them here? I go Eddie Merc Crab, tap 2 of their guys down. I play Otterball Antics. No, I needed an island. Oh, I'm choked on blue. That is brutal. Okay, so I have to wait till their turn then to do this, don't I? Oh, I have to end step Crab, tap their bodies down, and then they can't. I just have to tap this guy down, right? And maybe the 3/4, maybe not. This is close. Holy shit. I'm gonna pass. Eddie Merc should do the trick here. I've just got to tap Rot Collar. Okay. Sure. They're gonna mill crap. It doesn't matter. This guy's gonna forage, which they will do, I imagine. Grab. Any attacks? They did play a blocker, which is pretty lucky here. I don't think I can kill them. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Any draw spell for the win. No? I'm dead now. I swing with the team. They put 3/2 on 5/5. They block. They take 2, go to 8. No, they just take like 5, 7. Yeah, they could just take all 7 and then I'm dead on the backswing. So I can't attack. Jesus Christ. I needed like any spell. Something to give me prowess or let me double spell and do 2 damage off Hearthborn and I might have been able to steal it. Like if I draw a removal spell there, it triggers Hearthborn, triggers prowess, kills one of their blockers, and that's enough, I think. But I draw land. I think I'm dead now. Yeah, this guy does 5 or 6 or whatever. Yeah. Come on. Ugh. Give me some fucking action here, please. I have so many card draw spells, too. Block. Okay. There's the removal spell. Oh, one card deeper. Of course, they have a second Death Touch guy now. Wow, that is unfortunate. I should still kill something here, right? Or should I hold it? I'm gonna hold it. Even if they have a removal spell here, they can't kill me, right? They can't put lethal on me. They have the prowess, yeah. Like I think if I drew, like if this card was just one card higher, and I drew it the turn when I tapped their guys down, I think I might have won that game because I could. Because then they're, you know, if they have to do a bunch of chump blocking, oh, they top deck a Wolverine. Okay, so I'm probably dead now. This is a 5/5, 5/4. Oh, okay, I can kill it. Maybe I have a chance here. They forage. Yep. Swing with the team. Yeah. Ugly. Very ugly. Okay. Not a bad one. Okay, I can draw a couple cards off this guy. So I'm chilling here. I'm not going to play him. I'm not playing my land in case they have a discard spell. I want to be able to discard this land. Am I going to... I think I'm just flashing back Pearl of Wisdom. I could take out the trash here. Yeah, I think I'm still playing Pearl of Wisdom and drawing 2 cards. Really? None of these really matter anymore. What is more relevant? Squirrels, probably, right? Let's kill this. Take 1. Okay. So if I daring... Wow, that was also a very good draw. That's an instant. But I should just use it now. Kill Vine Reap. Kill that guy. Oh, God. Yeah, playing this and drawing 2 cards is way more risky. I just died to a removal spell, right? I should just do this now. They don't have to play anything else. There's no reason to do anything else on their turn, right? Okay. Go nuts. Okay. Crazy game. Found a good card for the Boros deck? Nice. Monastery Mentor. Oh, really? Oh, but... Yeah, but wait, the tokens all get swept away. Okay, let's Wave Rider. Hold on, we'll talk about that in a second. You mean the Boros control deck that I was playing? I think you want to not play any creatures in that deck, really. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh my god. Great. Can you fucking believe it? I drew all lands off the top, so I die. Yes, yes, I die now. I die. Nice top decks. Alright. I drew 2 cards, they just drew 1. But it was good enough, apparently. Unfortunate. Our 4/4 not quite big enough. Let's go fast, 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 fast. We're 1-1. Let's keep going. No Ral that game. Can't win. The Moose is loose. Yeah, Moose is good, but darn. Maybe if I had drawn... I should have actually left up double blue there in case I drew a Long River's Pull and I could have actually interacted, but I don't know. Doesn't matter if you draw all the lands. I can't do anything anyway. This thing is rough. It's kind of rough. I'm going to keep it. Otterball Antics is great. It's kind of an aggressive hand we have here, actually. Wow. Okay. Now it's a very aggressive hand. Should be interesting. Pretty good. Blacks? Didn't think so. Let it happen. Pass. Setting up for big stuff here. Big stuff. Okay, so next turn I can go Otterball Antics again, pump both. That's fine. They're gonna bounce their pawn profit. Value. The value. Could Ral here. Could also just kill this guy. Pump the team. Maybe I should just Ral here. Get Ral as soon as I can into play. That feels pretty good. Pass. Setting up for a big swing here. Now I can double spell, and these guys are going to be massive. I can also draw a bunch of cards, which feels pretty good too. But I can go like land, Otterball Antics, and Might of the Meek, and double trigger Prowess. I can also just assault something. I could have assaulted this guy, but you know what? In the frogs... Well, you know what? This is green-black? Actually, who gives a shit about this? Yeah, like, I don't even care about this card. If they can blink this and then do it again, then it gets busted, but I'm not going to burn a removal spell. This is not a good frogs deck if it's green-black. So I'm going to wait for something scarier to use that on. Can you beat Ral? Planeswalkers in Limited tend to be pretty good. We'll see. The moose is loose. Oh, yeah? The otter is fodder. Yeah. Got him. Threaten the double block. I think I'm okay. Sure. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Oh, they have one extra mana to exile one of these? You fucking bastard. God damn it, Lucksack. This kind of graveyard interaction is almost totally irrelevant, right? It almost never matters, but I guess against some very specific decks, but damn, they have the rare that eats my graveyard. Because that would have been great. Just having another one of those is huge. How am I going to do this? Obviously, I have to kill that guy. I'm trying to think of what the best way to do it is, though. I probably draw 2 first. Yeah, I do need to just kill this, I think. Okay, Season of the Bold is awesome. Whenever you play a spell, it does 2 damage to a creature. I have a 1-drop in hand as well. So I can go Season of the Bold, 3, and then maybe Treasure, and then draw a bunch of cards? I should draw a bunch of cards this turn. Did they just play another one? What the fuck just happened? Huh? What? You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? No blocks. Wow, they have back-to-back Curator for our 2 flashback cards. Uh-huh, I guess so. Wow. Okay. So we go Season of the Bold. I go 3 Paw Prints. Until end of turn, whenever you cast a spell, it does 2 damage to a creature. And then Treasure. So I play my land. I use 2 red, 3 blue to cast it. And then I have 1 red and 2 treasure. I go Mightstone, take out, yeah, and or Might of the Meek, take out the trash and wreck them, right? Could even draw cards with Ral, but I won't have enough mana to use all those cards. So let's just do this. And go Season of the Bold, like this, this. Pump. Loyalty goes up. Oh, they're tapped? What the fuck? They're tapped. Oh, you piece of shit. Why? It's like, I hate this fucking set, man. I hate this fucking set. Every spell has these bizarre little... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Has these bizarre little lines like that. Like, what the fuck? It's the same with the crab. It's the same with the combat trick, the 1 mana red trick. It's like all these little super narrow. Tapped. Why? Tapped. Create a tapped treasure token. I just assume it's not tapped because I thought it was good. I thought it was a good card. That is way worse. Jesus Christ. Okay. Awesome. Read the cards. It's too many fucking cards. You gotta skim. You don't read. Who reads in 2024 in Magic? You know how many words are on these goddamn cards? Look at the font size. You just skim. Yeah, okay, trade treasure. Okay, and then I get to basically draw 2 until, oh, is it next turn? Next turn. Good, yeah. And then, you know, like tapped treasure. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, great. We lose. We lose. That's 2 games in a row. I punt away the game because I am not reading all the words on every single common and mythic that are in the set. Whoops. Fucking whoops. I don't have a raccoon. I'm never gonna have a raccoon. Corpse Spray Cultivator needs to die. This fucking guy. Unbelievable. Oh my god, this couldn't be going any worse. Oh. Oh, is it until my next turn? Oh, that's still a thing? Okay. That also is another word that's on that card. Right. Till next turn. Draw. Okay. Jesus Christ. I think I want to keep Long River's Pull here. Am I going to discard Kitsa or Light Shell? I feel like it's Kitsa, actually. Discard that. Play this. 2 damage. Oh, I love that crab. I don't want that. Whenever you cast any spell? Holy shit. That's actually insane. I attack with both. See what happens here. Trades. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm trying to protect Ral a little bit. I do have Long River's Pull, but... yeah, let's see what they do here. Man, did I ever punt badly. Season of the whatever, like... oh, God. Right, until your end of your next turn. So, yeah, that was definitely the thing I was looking forward to doing. But it ended up happening a turn later. But that other thing, I thought I was going to be able to actually get value there. Because I put Ral at real risk. Oh, do I give a shit about this? They're at 10. I'm going to counter this. Ral gets loyalty. Okay. Jeez. I hate it when that happens. It drives me fucking crazy. I've got to read everything so carefully. Okay, plus. We knew that guy was on top. Let's punch with this. They can do whatever here. Pass. We flash in the crab on end step. Tap their blockers. And try and finish them off here. Pretty good. That is large. What else do you have? Really? Do I let Ral take 3? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna let this happen. Sure. Nice. Got him. Oh, despite all our punting. So I've got to pay attention to that season now as well, and that combat trick. Right. The combat trick does not give +1/+0 in our deck. And that season is tap treasure, and then the burn effect and draw effect are until the end of your next turn, right? Yeah. I knew the draw effect was. The draw effects are always worded like that now. Instead of until end of turn, they're until end of your next turn. But the burn effect as well, I forgot about that. I didn't read that part. And then the treasure, tap treasure, fucked me. I wanted to keep Ral alive. If they had a way to, you know, kill one of my other blockers there, I might have lost Ral. That would have been devastating. I'm gonna keep this. We can get there. Probably should have led on blue. But other frogs deck. Okay. Maybe this one's actual frogs instead of green-black frogs. Nice. Dropping that Mind Whisker. Green-white. Oh, they're not frogs. Okay, great. Carrot Cake's pretty good, though. Right at the top. Let's go Mind Whisker here. I think it's going to be Light Shell next turn. Vanishing Light, sure. They deal with our 3/2 here. Not doing much damage, though. Light Shell Duo. The Otters. I think I'm going to mill a land here, actually. We have the draw spell here to find us more land, plus we have this drawing as well. This thing has surveil or prowess, so all this cheap draw is very good. They're not doing anything over there. What are they doing? Wow. Okay. Is it time to go on the offensive? I don't think so, right? I could just leave up Spellgyre here. I don't think I'm attacking. Let's just pass. I'm trying to set up for the late game, but I'm gonna have to deal with this at some point. But they can just chump my 4/5 for days here. I think it's better served on defense than offense. Red. Whoa. 3 colors. Naya. What are they splashing red for? Surely white is one of their main colors here. Carrot Cake, Banishing Light. But what else we got here? Tree Guard Duo. Cool, that's large. I could take 6. Yeah, I think I will. Surveil. I already have a counter in hand. I think I can ditch that. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's pass here. We can really mess with their combat. Remember, Light Shell Duo has prowess. I have a hard counter for whatever they play as well. Let's see. Onirian? Balin? Could be, yeah. The rare rabbit. Which one is it? I don't know. There's a bunch of rare ones. The 2-mana Lord rabbit that pumps the whole, what, rabbits, mice, all that stuff. Yeah, he's very good as well. Oh, I have no more beer. Unfortunate. Very good. I think I probably counter that, right? Yep. Okay. Surveil. Do not need. Yeah, Surveil 1 every turn is pretty nice. There's the Eddie Merc. Hmm. If I attack with Light Shell, what happens? I tap. Bounce. No, I'm gonna pass here. I'm still not attacking yet. Soon. Crab's gonna come down, tap some stuff. And then maybe we can get in there. Okay. Crab could come down right now and tap whatever they target here. Sure. Crabby boy. Oof. Crab's showing how versatile it is here. I guess I tap. Whatever. Tap this. Now, I don't want to dire downdraft these things because it'll put them back on top to be used again. So, not going to do that. Still making land drops. Do we swing? I don't think so, right? I can put something big on top, but I don't want to put these... The biggest thing they have, I don't want to put it on top. I could just redraw off this, but that seems bad. I'm just going to bide my time. They are top decking, but we have Surveil 1 every turn. So if we're both, you know, plotting the next 10 turns out here, we surely are going to pull ahead by surveilling 1 every turn, right? I've already milled like 2 dead draws into the graveyard. That was a good draw for them. They get to basically redraw here, so they find 1 extra draw. But me surveilling 1 every turn is huge. That's like drawing a card every other turn. It's the equivalent almost, you know what I mean? So let's just be patient is what I'm trying to say. We are going to be paid off here. This only hits creatures, of course. I can't get back my dude. Ooh, and there's Kitza. That has to be keepable here. We jam it. So remember, if I get her up to 3, I can activate her and double and copy the spell, basically, right? Okay, let's pass. So again, this is making me more likely the victor in a long game here. Okay, target creature's owner. So I can target my own stuff with this. I'm gonna eat Kitza. So I could put Kitza back on top of my deck. Is that good? I think it is. I think it is. And obviously, Arena asking me if I really want to do this because they know that ideally this is not a great play, but let's do that. Nettle Guard comes down. Okay. Vanishing Light doing nothing there. Not a great, you know, not the best, but like we're wasting our Surveil here. Like, you know, it's bad for us, but at this stage of the game, I think Kitza's actually going to be the difference between us winning and losing. I don't know. With the Surveil guy, maybe I just let her go? I don't know. Activating Threshold? Oh, yeah, this guy's got Threshold as well. I mean, now they have Threshold. So, yeah, all their creatures are shrunken here, which is excellent, obviously. I'm just a little bit worried about a rabbit... whatever it's called. Rabbit Punch, where +2/+1's the team. Used to be called Inspired Charge or Inspiring Charge or whatever, that thing. That could be the end of us, but with double draw here, like we have a redraw here, we have Kitza. Are they... Please tell me they didn't disconnect here, right? So anyway, that's a weird play. Like normally you wouldn't target your own stuff, but just looking and going, can I target my own stuff? Like it's some things like Leyline Binding, you can't target your own thing, right? So many times, like not, you know, the vast majority of the time, no, you don't do it. But so many instances I recall being able to like thinking, oh my God, I can Leyline my own thing to stop this thing that's going to make us lose the game. And sometimes you do want to kill your own thing. I don't know if it was worth it there. I think it is. Our opponent, I think, just scooped or something. Did they just disconnect and, like, turn off their phone? Maybe. People do this all the time, but I like that FX. Oh, they're back. I like your line there. Doing it mid-combat's interesting and just shrinking the team out of nowhere. That's super tricky. I love it. I like doing stuff like that in Magic. Sometimes I fall into the trap of trying to do that too much. You know what I mean? You try to, like, be really smart and like do something really complicated, and it's like, oh no, you could have just done this and this, like much more direct route to victory, and you're like, oh, right. That's large. Nice top deck. Can I top deck Rao? Rao? I have to keep that on top. Okay, so if she gets up to 3, I can copy it, right? So I can go Might of the Meek Cycle. I want to copy my... Doesn't matter what I target here. I want to copy my Pearl of Wisdom. So the first prowess trigger is not going to be... I can't activate her. I need her power to be 3. So we let her go to 4 or 2 here. Ooh, that's insane. What do I want to copy? I want to copy the Pearl of Wisdom. So I'm going to go 2 and go full control here. So the prowess triggers go on the stack. First one resolves. I activate. Copy this. I guess I'll keep double blue up here. Draw 4. Yeah, glad I kept Kitsa on top. A lot of lands. Okay, we have 13 cards in library to their 22, just saying. Think we're doing this. I can go off with Kitsa and copy a bunch of stuff. I could leave up Long River's Pull here too. Maybe I should have left up more blue mana. Or played a blue mana there. Whoops. I should have played a blue mana. Fuck. I didn't think about that. Oh, that was dumb. I would love another Otter here. I need something to chump that 8-9, right? Their top deck? Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Their top deck mode. Pass. Oh my god. We drew 3 lands out of 4 cards, unfortunately, but... What do I have in my deck here? Take out the trash. I mean, copying stuff like this would be insane, right? We have to block this. Conduct electricity. Season of the Bold is insane. If I draw a Season of the Bold, I need some other stuff to play with it, but no. Oh my god, we're down to 12 cards. 11. Okay, take out the trash. So I go Otterball Antics, take out the trash, copy with Kitsa. That's 6 damage. I go... Fuck. Kill Nettle Guard, kill 3-Tree Mascot, I guess. And then I attack. I'm at 4. I'm at 4 life. Ugh. I don't know if I can survive this. I'm gonna try though. Okay. Does this go to face? No, right? Future Planeswalker. Wait. I could do this instant speed, right? And then shrink this guy. Remember, 2 creatures die, and then I might be able to actually kill him. Oh, no, but I won't be able to do it, because Kitsa won't be... Yeah, never mind. Wait, what? Oh, no. What? Did that go on the stack? No, I wanted to cancel that. Oh, shit. I was gonna copy. I fucked it up. I clicked on the ability and then I realized, wait a minute, that was the draw thing. I'm like, no, I want to do the other thing. But it was grayed out. It's because I didn't let her prowess trigger on resolve first. Whoops. Jumped the gun. Whoops. Fucking whoops. I make so many punts with this deck. I've never played with any of these cards before. That Mythic season. And this stupid thing, I've never played with this at all. I was going to play with it in Constructed, but very quickly I stopped. I played with it in... What deck was it? I think it was like the Breach deck. Breach combo deck. Yeah, I fucked that up badly. Holy shit, did I ever screw that up. Whoops. Oh well. Misclicks. Welcome to digital magic, I guess. Clicking too fast, playing too fast, because my timer's running out. I'm trying to talk about all the different things I'm doing. I can hear the timer burning. I'm trying to speed up the, at the end. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to copy this. Right, all the things go on the stack. I have to wait for them to resolve. Because I'm full control, because I don't want to miss the spell on the stack that I want to copy there, right? But got to slow down, I guess. Whoops. I mean, that's going to probably lose us the game here, right? I could have killed 2 of their creatures instead of 1. That's also insane. They're not even attacking here. So what am I doing here? I go dire downdraft, put that guy back on top, and then I can counter him on the way back down, right? Yeah, I think that's the play here. Dire downdraft this, and then they're going to redraw it, and we are going to counter it, I think. Yeah, they put it on top, of course. Okay. I could swing with the team here. Or swing with a bunch of dudes anyway. I should. Kitsa has vigilance. They could put a couple dudes in front of Kitsa. I don't really want to lose her. I'm at 9 cards in library. Her card draw's gonna be dead pretty soon here. This 3/3 gets double blocked. I think it's just those two. Swing. They take it all. Okay, they need those creatures in play to make that bunny bigger, but little do they know, we are gonna not let that bunny resolve. Boink. Prowess. Okay, nice. Oof, finding the lines. Okay, they're in deep shit now. Surveil? Oh, that's a nice one. I can't copy it, but I could save it until I have 2 spells. That'll trigger Hearthborn Battler as well. What if I just kill a 2/4 here? If I kill a 2/4, prowess, swing? That's better. So let's not be silly here. Let's just kill this. Trigger prowess. They're done. Wow. Wow. We keep making really bad mistakes. But our deck is just like that was lucky draw, but we had 9 cards left. We're bound to hit one of our good cards, right? Oh, I can't see untapped here, but I wonder what else was in our deck still. I mean, at least like 3 lands, 4 lands, right? But yeah. Oh, we still had that 6 damage spell as well that kills like a token. That would have been busted. Woo! Got him. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Oh shit! I don't know if I can keep going right now. I have to stop very soon in like 10 minutes. We're 3-1 with this blue-red otters deck. Worst archetype in. I'm making so many mistakes. We're still winning games with the worst archetype, but it doesn't matter. Worst archetype, according to the data, is irrelevant as long as you draft mythics. We opened Ral, we got past the season, then we got past Kitsa, or in the reverse order, we got Kitsa, then season. I think my first 4 picks were like mythics, blue-red mythics. It's crazy. I think I can play like one more match. This might be it. We're gonna have to start tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon with this draft. I don't like cutting a draft in half over 2 streams, but we stream every day, so you're not gonna miss anything. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow, whoever's in here right now watching. But I wasn't supposed to go this long. I'm supposed to stop like right now. We'll keep it. It's that kind of a keep. I want a mountain off the top more than anything. But this is such a great 3-drop. This guy stayed in play the entire game last game, and we were almost decked. We had like 13 cards deeper than our opponent. Obviously, we're playing card draw and stuff as well, but this guy must have dug like 6 or 7 cards deep that game. That was awesome. And probably made the difference between us winning and losing, to be honest. Okay, they named what? Otter. Oh, a little otter mirror. Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't get any of those. I really need just a red land. Just need a red land. Nope. Put that guy on top slap? It might be the play here. It's a counter? No, let's just pass. Let this guy grow. Let him go, let him grow.
Then, when he's ripe and juicy, we pluck that fruit and put it back in the deck.
Yes. Hopefully. We'll see. Big Bunny Trampler's no yoke. It's no yoke. I'll give you that, Captain Kurd. Sure. You're supposed to play a non-creature spell. They don't know. Oh. Oh. Is it Shore Up? If I trade with you, it's good for you. Oh man, they should have definitely attacked me there. I'm just gonna take my turn. Mountain. Oh god, that's still good though. I'm gonna keep it on top. Go. We are doing all the surveilling. I mean, think about it this way. If my opponent doesn't want to trade one of their 2 dudes from one of my guys, then I might as well keep another guy on top that I already have. They're like the same that I already have, right? They bounce 1. Sure. Okay. So this time they're going to get in there because I can't. They know I have no good blocks now. I get to take out some stuff if I have. Whoa! The legend. Oh, that's very good. Okay. I should probably trade with at least one of these guys now. Redland? No. God, how am I gonna kill that? 5 fucking toughness. I have 1 spell in my deck that can kill that. Or we bounce it, counter it, but no counters in my hand. Should I jam Mind Whisker? I need red mana so badly here, but I could also just put this back on top of their deck is pretty sweet. I'm gonna play Mind Whisker. I know they yeah. Like if they know I have Mind Whisker, right? I know that they know that I have Mind Whisker. So if I don't play it, what does that mean? That obviously means we have some other thing in hand. They're not going to overextend. Okay, let me draw a mountain. I appreciate that. Gets a copy of this, which is insane. So I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that. But I need to kill Alania here. Alania? How am I going to do that? They didn't play any non-creature spells, so their blue-red spells deck, it's just an Otters deck. It's not really enough spells, probably. So this guy's looking bad. I can just kill him with Take Out the Trash here before he gets any bigger. But this is not good. Take out the trash and then I downdraft the token, probably. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep it. It's crazy. It's crazy, probably. Yes. Okay. Dear God. Might still be able to get out of this. It's not good, but they are drawing us cards. So like me using a downdraft, for example, to blow away that token, normally that would be terrible for me. I'm using a card to deal with not a card. They got this card for free, so I'm just down a card on that exchange. However, they made me draw a card to get this, so I'm not down on the exchange. I'm actually, like, look how many cards I have compared to them. If they keep doing that, I'm going to hopefully draw enough answers to deal with all their stuff. And then I'm going to have a bunch of cards and they're not, right? They're going to copy that too. That is nasty. Oh, God. Okay, at least we have a land here. That is insane. Yeah, nice. The legend is just so ridiculous, right? That legend, if I can't kill it, and I can't. Next turn I can. And, well, if I take out the trash here, then I can't, but... I could untap into Agate Assault, take out the trash. And they bounce our stuff. Okay, so we've got to take this out now. Okay. They bounce the thing. Sure. Downdraft that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think this whole deck looks much more mediocre once you take away Alania, but Alania's busted. I can cast Daring Wave Rider and kill one of these guys? I have Ral. Maybe it's Wave Rider and then I tuck Alania. How about that? Is that crazy? Or should I just take out the trash, kill the 4/2 token? Ooh. I think I'm going to put Alania on top. Get her out of my sight. So they can't do anything next turn except play her, I guess. And that gives me some time, maybe, to set up a Ral. None of their creatures have trample. If they play that this turn, they can't pump the Lightshell duo, so they can only swing with the 4-2, and I guess I'll trade off, I guess. I'm not even sure if that's correct, but I'd probably just trade off there. And then I Agate Assault. I'm going up to 7 mana? What is this from? I have no idea what that's from. They exiled something. Oh, that's the stuff they exiled with this thing. Yeah. Okay, so those are going to be wasted, right? What could I draw here? Oh. I think I still need to block at 10 life. I need to block this. So I go Ral plus and then Agate Assault. Ral goes up. Okay. So they have 3 cards in hand. They can cast the Alania's Pathmaker with Alania in play. It's pretty good. I get to draw more cards, though. I'm at 22 cards here. Ral is at 6 loyalty. Should be tough enough for them to kill that. Hopefully they can't kill it with Alania. Like, she doesn't have prowess or anything, right? So we'll see. See what happens here. Oh, God. I gotta hurry this match up. Steam down? I have no idea. If they know that I have Mind Whisker, then and I don't do anything and I pass the turn with 4 blue mana up, at that point, they know I have something else. That's bad for us, so... okay. Wow. It's kind of weird to use that there, but sure. I get to attack me for 3. Oh. Very interesting. Really? They're not even sure. Yeah, they're attacking me. They're going to go for the throat here. Okay, let me think. So I have 5 cards in the yard. I can go to 7 mid-combat and shrink their team, but they're going to try and ping me down with this crap, right? Okay. Pass? Ugly. I'm gonna Long Rivers pull this thing, which is huge. Ral goes up. Nice. Nice. And then we've got this. That's going to give me instant speed threshold, which will immediately shrink their team. Let's see what they do. They're probably not attacking, right? That would be amazing if they attack here. I highly doubt it. Oh my god. Okay. Do it. Do it. This is going to be insane. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, so we go to blockers. We put all of our guys in front of her. They decide the block order, and then we Might of the Meek. Yeah, that makes sense. But they're only going to trade with Mind Whisker now because she's going to shrink. So Threshold means Alania becomes a 2-power creature, and instead of eating both my creatures, they only eat the 1, right? They do a damage to me, sure. They're doing it because they have nothing else to do here. We draw a card. Now she's a 2-power. Okay. I still need to end this game. Okay, Ral's on 9. I have 19 cards in my deck. Oh my god. I'm at 6. I'm going to go down to 5, and then I'm at 3. Any spell lets them do it again. shit. This is crazy. If Ral goes ultimate... So I go Pearl of Wisdom, Ral goes to 10, and then I Storm, and I cast a bunch of Antics? Is that crazy? And then it has Storm, right? This might be a Ral ultimate here. Oh! If this thing has Storm? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. So I go Otterball Antics. 6, 7. I go Otterball Antics, go to 11, minus Ral. And then I play Season of the Bold. Oh my god, this is going to be glorious. Are you ready for this, chat? This is going to be glorious. Ultimate. Oh, and I draw 3 cards. Bonus. Okay, so I'm going to go, all my spells cost more. And then make 2 treasure. Prowess. Storm. Oh, come on, let it happen. No, that was nasty. That would have been... Was it only 2 copies? So I had 2 copies of it on the stack. So then any other non-creaturized spell I play next turn does like an extra 4 damage? Is that right? And I would have a ton of treasure there. I'd be able to draw a bunch of cards. Ral's still in play. Yeah, that would have been sick. Plus, all of our other spells have Storms, so I could have just made, like, Antics Storms off, right? I go, like, Kitsa into Antics, and make, like, 5 creatures. That was awesome. That would have been so sweet. This stormed off. All right, I have to stop. I have a meeting in, like, 15 minutes here. I have to stop, but deck is sweet, as expected. Blue-Red Otters, worst archetype. We're 4-1. We'll keep going tomorrow, but... I'm sorry, guys. I really wish I could finish. That was awesome, though. At least we finished on a bang there. I'll be back tomorrow for some more hot card-on-card action. In the meantime, hot card singles, hot singles in your neighborhood. Let's go see who's streaming here and give somebody some love. Magique. Let's go see if we can find someone new to raid here. And then I've got to get out of here. MTG Nerd Girl? Let's give Nerd Girl a raid. Zoop. And give her some love, give her a follow. Let's see here. There we go. And I'll spam a message here. DF16 squad incoming. And everybody give her a follow. Everybody spam some emotes. Give her some love. Make her feel good. It always feels great when people pop in. And say good stuff and are positive. That's the message I'm going to spam. You guys can copy and paste that if you like. Give her a follow. Give her some love. And I will be on tomorrow. We're going to finish that draft up and then do some standard. I don't know what else. We might even play another game tomorrow. We'll see. But I hope you have a great evening. I'm sorry for cutting the stream short. We stream every single day for like 6 hours a day. So we are unfortunately not doing that today. Not a big deal, though. I'll be back tomorrow. So take care, everybody. Have a good one. Peace.